Alright everyone, that's it. It's done. I've just finished finally getting a fully functioning build of Silver Falls Guide and Deathly Delusion Destroyers for the Nintendo 3DS, and I've submitted that through to Nintendo. This is a massive deal for me, as this is my final 3DS title, and the entire past week I haven't gotten more than 5 hours of sleep each night because I've been working on this title, and I have to put in so much extra work because Unity for 3DS is quite a faulty engine, and statistically, after I've been working with it for all these years, there's really a 10% chance that when I hit the button that says, okay, I'm ready to make my game now, there's only a 10% chance that Unity will actually produce a fully functioning build the way that I've designed it. The majority of the time, Unity will actually produce a corrupted build, a broken ROM file, and you won't even know that it's broken until you've played the game for maybe an hour and a half, and you realize it's just randomly corrupted things. And every time you build a ROM, it's there's a very high likelihood that it's actually going to be broken, and it's not what you as a game designer have done. It's not the work that you've done. It's broken. This is frustrating because it means that I have to spend an immense amount of time testing, and then after I've wasted time testing, not to test for functionality, but to test if Unity has actually produced a functioning ROM the way it's supposed to, I have to go back and randomly um, just hope that if I try again, Unity will actually produce a working ROM. So I've wasted so much time over the past 3 years working with this game engine, but it's the only game engine that's available to me to develop on the 3DS. So over just the past 4 days, I've had the game finished, Guide and Deathly Delusion Destroyers, totally finished, but I've been trying to get Unity to produce a ROM that isn't a corrupted, faulty build. And finally, it's almost 2 a.m. now. I've been working nonstop on this. Finally, I have it produced a ROM that is fully functional. It's not corrupt. It's the way that I designed the game. It works. It's stable, and I wish that I could say I'm excited, but um, I've just put so much time and energy and effort into so much work that shouldn't have to be done in terms of tricking Unity into working. I have a sort of a ritual now, you sort of, hold the computer upside down and shake it while it's building, and then that tricks Unity into working properly. So the game is submitted. This is my final title for the 3DS. That's sent through to Nintendo, but we have very little time left. So if the game is not able to launch, then that means that there was a problem. That means that I've done something wrong in either the game, the manual, or the paperwork. Something's wrong, and if it doesn't launch, I'm going to ask you guys a favor. I really, really am asking you to not show any negativity towards Nintendo because they've been so incredibly supportive. They've given me this opportunity to try to bring you something positive so we can all celebrate the end of the 3DS eShop. So if the game isn't able to launch, I totally take that on board. It's up to me as the developer, and I've put in uh, absolutely as much time and energy as I could to make sure everything is just right with this and that it's able to pass their approval process. I even actually had to take out the Circle Pad Pro functionality for original 3DS at the last minute because I wasn't able to get something in Unity working properly. So you'll be able to use the C-Stick on the new models, but the original 3DS will not be compatible with Circle Pad Pro. So hopefully we'll be able to launch White Inside Its Umbra and Undertakers on the Wii. Hopefully that can launch soon as well, and hopefully that Guardians and Metal Exterminators can come to the 3DS eShop as well. So my eyes probably look quite red. I haven't had much sleep. I've been working on this nonstop, but you can't let the sort of the frustration and the difficulty and the negativity that you deal with in any kind of development process, every kind of software and development environment has its challenges. So you can't let that negativity affect your workflow. You can't let it influence you. You just have to stay positive and you work with the tools that you have. So I'm very excited about this title. The testers had so much fun with it. When I was doing my testing, when I wasn't testing for Unity's corrupt builds, when I was testing the functionality of the game, I was really enjoying it. There was a moment where I forgot that I was developing the title, and I was really just having fun. And as a 3DS owner and still a 3DS user, I'll be a 3DS user for life. When I was playing it, there was a short moment where I just played it to enjoy it. I felt that, man, if this is the last game that comes out on the 3DS, I'd be very excited. I'd be very happy about it. And I did design it especially because it's two titles in one. It's Gaiden Deathly Delusion Destroyers, which you play in portrait mode. So you hold the 3DS like that. And it's a 2D game. And the other title that's packaged in is Ruby River, and that is a 3D game. It only has 3D stereoscopic on new models. On original 3DS, it doesn't have stereoscopic 3D, but it's a 3D game. And I thought that would be a great way to celebrate the end of the 3DS support, is to have a game that celebrates one game is 3D and one game is 2D, just like the screens on the 3DS. One is 3D and one is 2D. I really hope this is able to launch. I really want to share this with all of you. I've been working tirelessly. This has been a gargantuan amount of work, and there's still so much more work that I have to do. I'm still working on updates for the titles as well, and I'm seeing what else I can do. So for everyone that's been supporting the games, I really appreciate all of your help. I know many of you are going around and you're letting other gamers know why you like Silver Falls, and you're sharing that. I hear from people that say, oh, I heard from someone this is a cool series, a friend told me about it, and now I'm getting messages from people all over that are just finding out about the Silver Falls series from their friends, or something a comment they read on a forum. And that's all thanks to the work that all of you have done to support this series. So I just want to thank all of you for your support, and I hope that your year is off to a great start. I'm going to go get some sleep, and then I'm going to go back to work. So please take care of yourselves, everyone. Please be well. Hopefully these games can launch, but again, I don't know if I've left Nintendo enough time to approve this title and bring it to the eShop. That's entirely down to me. But I've worked the absolute hardest that I can, and I'm proud of what I made, and I really hope that I'll be able to share it with you, and we can all have some positivity and celebrate the very end of the eShop for the 3DS and Wii U. So please take care of yourselves and be well, and Happy New Year.